is we're gonna do, a lot of people have heard about every minute on the minute. We're gonna do every 2 minutes today. So we have 3 rounds of, I wanna say 8 exercises, yes. And we're gonna do every 2 minutes, there's an exercise that we have to do. And there's a certain amount of reps in that exercise. So every 2 minutes we'll do a certain exercise, certain amount of reps. So you don't have to do all the reps right in a row unless you really want to. So I'll explain it to you. When we get going, let me set this timer up. So we have 8, and we got a 2-minute break, and then we go again. Okay, so you know what? I don't need to set that up. All right, I'll just do it from here. So we'll get our warm up in right now. First thing I want you to do, just some arm circles. All right, this is gonna be a little bit different, so hold on, keep going with your arm circles, get bigger as you get going. Let me move this back so you guys can see a little bit more. Hey-oh. And then even, let's go back with them. Big old arm circles. And then we're just gonna swing a leg, one leg. If you wanna hold on to something, more than welcome to hold on to something. So start that leg swing small. All right, and then as it becomes a little bit more comfortable, you can get a little bigger with that leg swing. And then let's switch sides. One side should probably feel a little bit looser than the other side immediately. And one side should feel a little bit more stable than the other side. That's okay too. All right. Lunge and overhead reach is the next one. So I don't care if you do a reverse lunge or a forward lunge, however, whatever you feel comfortable doing here is what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna go backwards. Bring my arms overhead, open up my chest and abs a little bit. Forward you can. And long. All right, we're gonna step and swing. So, pretend you have a ball in your hands. So you hold the ball with both hands. All we're gonna do is start at one hip, step with the opposite leg, swing across. All right. Maybe it's pushing those hips back to load. But all this stuff, think of your warm-up as really trying to get into as many positions as possible. So maybe some of it's stiff, right? So we use the upper back to rotate here. Let's go other side. Right, you want your warm-up to visit a lot of different movement patterns. You want your warm-up to visit a lot of different positions that the body can get into. Right? This and this isn't really a great warm-up. Right? Okay, so long lever bounce and reach. Arms up above your head. Right? Now, from here, pick a leg. I don't care which one it is. You're gonna pick it up, and now that leg is gonna go opposite where the hands go. Right? So everything from that floating leg up is stuck together. So if my arms go down, my leg goes up. If my leg goes up, my torso goes down. So think about it from the shoulders, right? So ankle, shoulder, move together. Do one more on this side. Flip it out. I'm probably gonna have to change shoes here in a second. Let's get one more. All right, so upper back should be on a little bit. That hamstring, glute, calf should be on your legs. So we're gonna go side to side lunge, easy one. All right, sit back on that hip. Remember, if you don't have the space, shorten the comeback ball, right? Here, I shorten that. Here, shorten it. Right? If I do have the space, ollie shuffle, ollie shuffle, ollie shuffle. All right, ollie shuffle. Just find a line. You don't even need to find a line. Offset foot position, one foot in front of the other foot. We're just gonna switch back and forth, right? But we're gonna travel side to side like that, right? So, boom, just like this. Then we go back. We go forward. Go back. Let's do 2 more trips. That's 1. 2. All right, last one. This is gonna be on your own. All right, this is gonna be on your own. So this is not the last one, sorry. 2 more. It's gonna be on your own. You're just gonna stomp your feet, do that little King Kong stomp that we did the other day, right? But every so often you're gonna rotate your hips. So here, upper body stays forward. Okay, last one, crossing the eyes. We're gonna open, close. Boom. Good. If you want to, you add a couple squats. All right, but I'm gonna change shoes. I'm gonna tell you how this goes. We have 8 exercises. There's a 2-minute timer on the clock. In that 2 minutes, we have to do each one of those exercises. All right, so first 2 minutes is the first exercise. First exercise is dive bombers, right? Second 2 minutes, second exercise, it's squat jumps. Third is mountain climbers. Fourth is that crab position. So we're gonna go from here to here, right? Touch the butt, back up, right? Tabletop position. Then, next one is a static lunge. The back knee has to touch the ground, right? So it's here and back, here and back. So back knee just lightly taps the ground. All right, next one is high knees, right? So knee goes higher than the hip, Next one, plank to push up, aside. This is where it's gonna get a little hairy, right? So, remember, I'm replacing, I'll change that camera on Facebook. Remember, you're gonna replace your elbow with your hand, all right? And then the last one is Spider-Man run. So, boom, outside the elbow. So we have a certain amount of repetitions, hold please, certain amount of repetitions for each exercise. First exercise is 20 dive bombers. Second one, 30 squat jumps. Third is 50 mountain climbers aside. Fourth is 25 crab positions. Then it's 20 static lunges aside. Then it's 50 high knees aside. 15 plank to push-ups aside. And then 25 Spider-Man runs aside. Up to you if you want to try to do all of them at once or break them up within the 2 minutes. But when that 2 minutes stops, the next 2 minutes starts and we're on to that next exercise. And then after they're all done, then we get a little break. We get a 2 minute break and then we start it all over again. So if you can finish your exercise within the first 20 seconds, then you got a minute 40 break, right? If you got to use most of that time, then you have less of a break. Right? I think we understand this. I hope we understand this. I'm gonna get a quick drink and then we're gonna get off and running. Let's just keep this nearby. All right. Okay. So, our first exercise is dive bombers. If you want to, young Chris, yeah. If you want to, you'll hear the beep probably, right? And that'll tell you that 2 minutes is up. All right, are we ready? I'm ready. You ready? First one is dive bombers. On your marks, get set, here we go. We got 20 of them, right? And if you watch my Facebook, maybe you don't think of trying to get 20 in a row. Maybe you think of trying to get 20 good dive bombers. All right, so there's 10, I think that was 10. There's 10 for me. I got a minute 20 left. I'll probably rest here for another 10 seconds, and I'll do a few more. This is the way that I'm gonna approach it today. All right, I'm gonna segment it. I'm gonna go space through. So I got 5 more, I got 45 seconds left. Go here. 5. That's gonna be rough for 3 rounds, kids. That's gonna be rough. All right, so I got 10 seconds, and then we start. Let's try to get that like that. 10 seconds, then we start squat jumps. So you got 30 squat jumps. So I'm trying to jump as high as I can. Pay attention to the knees. There's 10 for me. I'm gonna keep moving this stuff. Ooh, that one's gonna be tough. I got 10 left. What do you got? Mountain climbers is next. I'm gonna keep trying to fix this. Mountain climbers. $50 aside. Right? This is not a boom, 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 right? Look at my hips. That top foot taps. Hands underneath the shoulders. Halfway. Never stops. There's about 50. So I got 50 seconds right now. And then we're into that crab position exercise. Let's get it, Mel. Let's get it, Melly. Yep. It sounds like it's not that difficult. In theory, it sounds, oh, I got 2 minutes to do that many things. Yeah, you do. But it doesn't really give you much time to negotiate. Hey-o. Hop in, Helena. Hop in. All right, crab positions. So again, you want your hands kind of underneath your shoulders, maybe a little bit outside of them. At the top, squeeze your butt. The bottom, touch your butt to the floor. Pay attention to your feet. Don't let them flip out, right? Neutral, pointing straight ahead. I don't know what it is. Call that 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So if you're on my pace right now, you're halfway through. All right, you're halfway through these exercises. You got 45 seconds. So the next one is that static lunge. Knee touches the floor. That back knee touches the floor every time. 30 seconds here. It sure is, you're right. It sure is. So, if we take that message earlier of good reps, this becomes really freaking challenging. So, think about good reps. Static lunges. Think about good reps. I want your good reps to take priority over the number of reps. That didn't count. I didn't touch. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This one's gonna be rough. Nope. 1, 2. Get that front leg to extend. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! 10 more. Nope. 1, 2. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! This one's gonna be a march. Make the reps good. Make the reps good. That is overwhelmingly what we want, is those reps to be beautiful. We don't want you to just say you did reps. Okay. Thanks, Viv. All right. High knees. I'm gonna march them. All right, I'm gonna march them right now because I'm tired. Maybe this is my active recovery. When I march, I'm not trying to put that hip back or crunch into it. High. Woo! I got more, kids. More. Knees gotta get higher than the hip. Ooh. 10 more. All right, next one. We got 22 seconds. Next one. You flex, bro. You flex. Next one is plank to push up. 15 aside. All right? I think this is gonna be rougher than you think. Oh. 7 left. Oh. My abs are on fire. 3 left. Oh shit. That one's hard. Spider-Man runs. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Because abs are on fire, triceps are starting to be. All right, I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. Remember, get outside the knee here, 25 aside. Sorry, outside the elbow. Two left. So, that is 1 minute and 6, plus 2 minutes at the end of the round. So right now, if you're done, you have 3 minutes off. Because it's a challenge today. All right? I'm making you push a little harder than you want to go today. That's what today is. All right? I want today to be one of those days where it seems like, you know what? I don't know if I got this in me. So, none of the exercises by themselves are difficult, right? I mean, you have dive bombers, and for some people, dive bombers might be the thing where it's like, I can't do that, so you have to figure out what your version is, right? Nothing else should be that difficult by itself if you just looked at it by itself. But then when we combine it into these parameters of 2 minutes, yeah, so listen, today you may not get some of these exercises in, right? Look at your goal not as numbers, right? Look at your goal as doing them well, right? And then understand where you need a break. Understand where, that rep wasn't great. Maybe I should rest 5 seconds, maybe I should rest 10 seconds. Maybe that should be it for me in that 2 minutes, right? Oh, jeez, bro. Jeez. All right, so we got 41 seconds and we start all over again. I don't know that we'll get 3 rounds in today. So you only have 24 minutes. Now, this will be the last round, right? This will be the last round, and then we'll do a little bonus thing at the end. Because I started just a tick too late to get 3 in, right? So, 2 rounds. This is the last round, okay? This is the last round of like really, really, really hard work, okay? made for this. You were made to move, right? Express it. Express it now for yourself, for your family, for the ones you love. Dive bombers. Oh, Jesus. Ten more for me. All right, 5 more. Listen, we all aren't at the same places, right? We're trying to get better from the place we're at right now. So don't think you gotta step up when I step up right now. That is not how this works. It's not that bad. Squat jump's coming. Squat jump's coming. Squat jump's coming. You're welcome, Belly. Have fun. This is difficult today. Ten more. Five more. Whew. 20 seconds. Mountain climbers are next. So, I know it's after the fact, but you want to make that less intense? Don't jump high. You want to make it more intense? Jump higher. You want to make this less intense, less effective? Get your hands out in front of you. Stick your butt up in the air. All right? You want to make it more effective? Get underneath your body with your hands. Tap your toe every time. Don't jump in the air like this, because hips raise, you take abs out of it. I'm gonna call it 25, I don't know how many that was. We'll do 10 more right now. right, 10 left. Crab position. Coming up in 40. Fifteen seconds. Got 25. Crabbies. What's the SpongeBob crab place? Crab, I don't know what it's called. And I shouldn't. Squeeze butt. Tabletop. Touch your butt. Five more. I ain't gonna talk you all the way through this, right? Obviously, if you know me, you know a lot of the responsibility is on you, right? I'm just here to help teach. 5 more. If you want me in here yelling, come on, you got this, I believe on you, yes, that's it, you can do it, oh, awesome. That ain't me, and that's fake, ultimately, especially when you're doing it like this. I can't see you. How the hell am I supposed to be like, yep, that's it, that's the ticket. That ain't the ticket. Anyway. Everybody knows that ain't me. All right, we got 10 seconds, static lunges. Tap that back knee. I know some people need it, right? Some people definitely need that, and there is a multi-billion-dollar industry based on that, right? Based on that. I will be super cheery, and I will pretend I'm helping you move better, but in essence, really, I'm just helping you move, right? So that's the start, right? I'm just helping you move, right? That's the start of that. I don't know how many that was. Let's call it 12. Right? And that's definitely needed, especially in our society, right? It's definitely needed in our society because most of our society doesn't move. Most of us don't want to move. So, I can use any help I can get because I need to figure out how to move, right? And that cheery stuff might help 80% of the population, maybe 85, maybe 90. I'm here to help the other 10, right? I'm here to help the other 10. You don't need me to be your cheerleader, right? None of you need me to be your cheerleader. In reality, you guys all do something where you're successful, right? You all do something where you're successful. You do a very good job. You don't need this to do that thing. Now, how do I get you in that mindset here? How do you get you in that mindset here? Okay? Next one is high knees. High knees. You don't, Anya, you don't know my accents, dude. You just wait. I'll bust them out here at some point. If you're saying that was a British accent, you don't know my Craig David. Where are we at, 10 here? Eight, 9, 50. 45 seconds. On to planks to push up aside. Right. What do you mean no one knows him in America? Bro, Craig David, 7 days. Craig David, fill me in. Craig David walking away. Craig David got all jacked. Craig David did mostly DJ stuff. Craig David is back to DJing and singing stuff. No one knows Craig David? What? What? Plank to push up. Not my favorite. Establish the plank first. Boom. Oh, 5 left. Ah! 15 seconds. I'm coming off. Try Spider-Man. Spider-Man runs end. Here it is. 25 of them each side. Going in 10. When are you going? Ten more. 10 more, end of the day. 10 more, end of the day. Here we go, kids. Here we go, kids. There's more for me than for you. 'Cause I'm strong. Orlando. That crab position, if you don't have great shoulder mobility, it's gonna be very hard to do that well, right? So it's gonna take you, I don't have great shoulder mobility either, but it's much more improved than it was before. But if you don't have it, it's gonna take you a lot more effort to do that same rep as it is me. It's like any body weight movement, right? If you're holding on to excess weight, it's gonna be a little bit harder for you to do those movements than other people who aren't, right? If you have, that's it kids, if you have mobility issues, it's gonna be a little bit harder for you to do that movement than someone else. So, okay, walk it off, walk it off. There's one stretch I want you to do to end this one, because we did a lot of this type of action today. All right, so what I want you to do, once you catch your breath, right, if you want to, go on your toes like this and sit back, and then really stretch your foot out for a second, go ahead and do that. All right, the other thing I want you to do when you're done with that is I want you to flip your toes underneath you, sit on your heels, lean back, and then I want you to push your hips forward, right? So think of squeezing your butt to push your hips forward. Don't push your hips forward, because then what's gonna happen is you're gonna arch your back. So squeeze your butt to push your hips forward. You should feel a big old stretch right here, and maybe even in the shoulders. Then just let your head hang back. Some of you guys, this might be really hard to do. Come back down, come back out, arms out in front of you. Lean to the right, lean to the left. So, I want you to know that be thankful for the body that you own. Be thankful for the body that you live inside. Be thankful for the opportunities presented to you in this time. Be thankful for your friends. Be thankful for the ones you love. Is that enough? Yeah, all right, I'm done with that. That was super weird. Anyway, we're out.